So, now it's time to introduce our very first speaker for the day, Mr. Samrat Patnaik, Head of Enterprise Business, Finance and Spend, SAP India Subcontinent. Let me give a small brief about sir. With over 25 years of leadership experience in enterprise technology, Mr. Samrat currently leads SAP's Finance and Spend Management portfolio for the Indian subcontinent. In this strategic role, he is responsible for driving growth, shaping go-to-market strategies, and ensuring measurable customer success across enterprise accounts. Mr. Samrat plays a critical role in aligning SAP's finance and spend solution with the company's AI-first and suite-first strategy. His efforts help organizations unlock the full potential of intelligent, integrated, and sustainable business operations. He brings extensive expertise in enterprise financial transformation, procurement, optimization, and cloud adoption, all underpinned by a relentless focus on customer outcomes. Holding a PhD in business management, Mr. Samrat is a recognized leader and trusted advisor to CXOs. He consistently delivers impact through strategic partnerships, ecosystem collaboration, and a commitment to value realization. His ability to lead high-performing teams and navigate complex business landscapes has been key to establishing SAP's in leadership and in the region's enterprise software market. With this, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Samrat Patnaik with a huge round of applause, everyone. Let's give every speaker who steps up on the dais some energy, respect, and full love. Come on, everybody. Let's give a huge round of applause to Sir. Can we have Sir on the dais, please? And with this, everyone, let's kickstart this power-packed day.
That was too long introduction. I am under pressure now to deliver. Could you play the video, please?
Welcome to the heart of a transforming India, where tradition fuels innovation. From cities to emerging hubs, intelligent technologies are redefining how businesses grow, compete, and lead. This is the new era: smarter, faster, connected. But in this new era, every leader feels the weight of growing complexity. CFOs are balancing growth and profitability.
Initially, our closing was done decentrally, and then it was regionalized. We embarked on a journey to essentially centralize that process globally.
CPOs are navigating supply continuity and cost efficiency.
There wasn't a proper integration. And then the collaboration was the issue. The issues we were having because of the manual approach, mostly using the Excel and email communication.
CIOs have to modernize IT while keeping innovation alive.
The LTI-Mindtree merger brought with it an enormous job of harmonizing policies, processes for the management of close to 90,000 employees.
The real challenge is the increasing interconnection between functions. A disruption in one area creates ripple effects across the business areas. This interconnected complexity demands a bold shift. That's where SAP Finance and Spend Management stands apart. Our solutions connect your entire organization, with every transaction rooted in one integrated framework. Our CFO solutions unify financial processes, providing real-time insights and automation for CFOs to drive efficiency and compliance.
We embarked on a journey to essentially centralize that process globally, reducing all the manual activities that happen today or in the past, getting insights into the process.
With SAP Spend Management, organizations gain complete visibility into company-wide spending, empowering leaders with predictive insights to optimize budgets.
We have, on an average, 7 to 8% of saving over the classic sourcing.
Joule, our AI co-pilot, orchestrates tasks and collaboration across workflows, driving connected outcomes.
Our transformation strategy is simpler, smarter, and secure with scale. And we see SAP as a key partner in our journey ahead.
By seamlessly integrating applications, data, and intelligent agents across all functions, SAP Finance and Spend Management Solutions Turn individual strengths into a collective advantage. Drive growth and sustainability with trusted financial management solutions for treasury, working capital, and green ledger, and more. All this made possible by S4 HANA Public Cloud. Gain complete control and visibility over your spending with SAP's market-leading solutions. Ariba, Fieldglass for external workforce management, and Concur for travel and expense. Now leaders no longer solve problems in isolation. Their decisions are powered by unified data and AI-driven insights. Together, let's harness the power of technology to transform operations, fuel growth, and build a smarter future.
Okay. Very good morning. So first of all, I mean, this is actually giving me a wow feeling. And Friday morning, room full of practitioners and leaders and change agents. It's great to have you. In fact, it's an honor, and I really feel honored to welcome you to this event. So Procurement Confex and our 2025, as we get into the event, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers, our partners, and of course you. You are at the center of this event. It's because of you this event is here. And thank you so much for taking time out this Friday morning to be in this room and be with us. So our theme today is future-ready procurement, innovation, efficiency, and sustainability. Now, when we start from there, what makes us future-ready? Before we get into the details, what makes us future-ready? Now, it's not just a statement. This is what we need as procurement practitioners to ensure in today's VUCA world, the volatile world. You know the volatility, geopolitical, geoeconomics, disturbances, etc., tariffs, and all these things which are coming from across. And at this point of time, as we are talking, there are 49 countries are in war, whether it's between country and country or the civil war. There is so much disturbance. And to address that as procurement professionals, we need to be future ready, to be relevant. One thing happened with COVID. Now, of course, it was a bad thing to happen to us, through this world, but one good thing happened. I personally felt in organization, procurement normally takes the back seat. We probably selectively had a seat in the boardroom. But when COVID came in, everybody understood the value, the importance of procurement, and we are now considered as the front runners of the strategy to run, to decide, and to execute the strategy. Now, so once again, welcome. Now, these 3 points, innovation, resilience, where did it came from? We actually, it's not something, it's coming from nowhere. There was a Gartner recent survey. It's professionals, leaders like you, and we asked them to, rate 3 priorities, 3 most important priorities. And you see here in the left-hand side, the priorities which has come in from professionals like you. It's a collective study. But without getting into the details, if I create a cluster of what is important to a procurement professional today, what they feel, the practitioners feel. One is, of course, the efficiency, savings, and a 5% improvement in efficiency, and needless to say, needless to mention, you know it very well, it impacts the EBITDA from 2 to 3%. And mind you, no other function is going to add that. Then over 80% of our organizations, talking about sustainability. Of course, one is the compliance and the regulation, etc. I'll tell you, yesterday, my son, who was in the first year of engineering, he's back home right now on his holidays, and we were talking, where do you want to settle down? It was just a family talk. And he said, I want to stay in Delhi. I mean, he has born, brought up, and studied in Delhi primarily. Right now, he's in Manipal. And, my wife was asking, why do you want to be in Delhi? No, I want to be in Delhi. Everything is here. And my wife was concerned, and she told me afterwards, there is so much pollution in Delhi. We don't know what will happen after 10 years. And, why he's saying to, live in Delhi. It's a small discussion without any other, but sustainability comes into picture in every walk of life. We are answerable to our next generation. And 80% of the carbon footprint comes from the supply chain. And supply chain at which procurement is the core. How do we address that? The last one is innovation. Now, innovation in procurement is no more having a smart form or, putting a smart tool. It's about how we are going to run our business. What is the strategy? How we are changing the approach strategically. Because when you do a lift and shift, I think Bill Gates mentioned that we get, solutions which doesn't work for us. So we have to think how we are doing business. That's where we are coming with this 3 pillars of future-ready procurement: innovation, efficiency, and sustainability. Now let's talk a little bit more about innovation. As I just mentioned, the economic volatility, and it demands agility in the procurement everywhere, but most importantly, procurement and supply chain. So it's no more, create the PR, do the sourcing, just buy it, pay it. It's no more that. It's about how do we move it to strategic? How do I anticipate what changes are coming? What risks are there? And that's where leveraging the technology, and everyone now is talking about AI and blockchain for traceability, for transparency, and with real-time data. That's where the procurement is heading. That's where the function is heading. Now, coming to efficiency, I would cite a couple of customers without taking their name. One of my customers, for their R&D, their PR to PO cycle was for 22 days. And they came to us, and we designed a solution. We reduced it to 2 days. There is another conglomerate in mining. Their PR to PO cycle was 123 days, which got reduced to 22 or 24 days, something like that. I don't remember the exact. So these are the real life examples how we bring in efficiency. Now, it's not about only reducing that procurement cycle. It impacts the entire chain afterwards, entire upward, downward supply chain. That's where the efficiency brings in the smarter, leaner procurement helps us bringing in efficiency. And of course, it needs to be informed decision, informed efficiency, using the data and doing the spend analytics in a strategic way. And of course, sustainability, ESG, carbon disclosure, ethical sourcing, everything today, as I said, we are answerable to our next generation. We have ethical duties to the society, to the community we work for or we belong to. And that's where we need to bring in, like scope 3 emission, which primarily comes from our suppliers. It's something we have complete control, who we are buying from, who is contributing how much, what is the plan to reduce that. And procurement is the sole driver for the scope 3. We can reduce it significantly. Now, of course, I have to talk about SAP. I am here from SAP. So how we are helping our partners, customers, and your organizations in achieving those things. See, we can't take out the macroeconomic uncertainties. We can't take out the risk. We can't change those things which are happening today. But what we can do to empower, to enable jointly in a partnership, how you take those right decisions to wade through those challenges, to take smarter decisions. Now, in the innovation front, there are various areas SAP is specifically working on. I would like to highlight SAP Business AI, the agentic AI we are talking about, which is powered by your data. Whether it is a SAP application or a non-SAP application, we bring in agentic AI, which tells you what to do and takes action for you. Those agents act for you by making your life simple. And of course, when you need an agentic AI and do the procurement, you need to cover end-to-end, starting from categories, category management, up to the payment, and everything else in between. So the end-to-end application powered with AI. The last point is it's a spend control, the data. Now see, this is a flywheel effect. I'm sure you are aware from the physics. Now you have data, and AI is as good as the data it is working on, right? Now you get the data, and the AI works on that. The agentic AI works on your source to contract end-to-end cycle, makes your life simple. And the same data, again, makes it more powerful. And the cycle continues. And I'm sure you are aware, SAP in India touches 60% of India's GDP. The organization who are using SAP. And even non-SAP customers, this works perfectly, seamlessly. This flywheel, data, AI, end-to-end application, data, AI, end-to-end application, and that goes on. Ashish should be talking about the more details about the applications and the AI, etc. So I'd skip that. So last call to action. See, the people in this room, you have the power to change, at least in NCR, the way procurement is happening. I mean, you just need to decide and start working in a different, kind of in a better and improved way. And that's where we can empower you, the partnership, to do that. So I would kind of urge you to be bold in innovation, build intelligent, efficient systems, sustainability, not because it is compliance, but because it is our duty to the society we are in, and SAP procurement from a transactional to transformational system which brings in value to the organization. And it's only you who can do it. So with that, I thank you again to be here, and let's be bold, ask difficult questions, share what you are doing good, so that in this community which we are in the process of building, or in this community, we share, learn from each other, and take procurement to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful and such a warm address. Everyone, let's give a huge round of applause. So, sir, for your presence here, we have a small token of gratitude. And to give away that, may I invite Mr. Ajay Sikka, Director, Global Supply Chain Carrier. Sir, can we have you on the dais to present a small token of appreciation to Mr. Samrat for his presence here today?